Hey guys, this is Zaku at ft86club.com. Once again, I'm doing a comparison between the 2015 and the 2017. As you can see, the 2017 is right in front of me. I actually just got out of it, and I just drove this car too. So, a lot of the times, people on the forums have been asking me, how does the clutch feel in the old car compared to the new car? Well, I can definitely tell you there's a difference. It's actually a lot harder to step in the old clutch than the new one. The gear levers too, it's actually a lot harder to operate. It's not like it's some crazy hard to operate, it's just not as easy as the new car. Okay, so just for comparison, so far I feel like for the old car you really have to press into the clutch to get it going. The newer one you can actually kind of feather. The old transmission here, or I couldn't say it's old, the same thing. The transmission on the older car, see, it feels a lot more mechanical. Okay, so why don't we go get into the new car? You can see the older car in front of me. It's in this nice World Rally Blue. Now we're in the new car. Okay, so you can actually see my footwell lighting in the new car. So the clutch here doesn't take as much effort. I do feel like it's a little longer than the older one. I feel like the older one you basically press down, it doesn't engage, and once you're all the way in, it engages. This one you can feather a little bit to kind of go in and out. Once again, it could just be a wear and tear thing. The gear lever here, I think it's much more easier to operate than the older car. So you can actually just push it in more easily. The older car, I think it's a little more resistant. Okay. And definitely like the grip of the newer, I don't like the grip of the newer car as much, this grip right here. On the older car, it feels your hand a lot better. I don't have very big hands, but I still feel like, not that I hate the new steering wheel. They do like the older steering wheel more, in my opinion. The other thing is, a lot of people talk about the buttons. I actually sometimes forget that they're there. A lot of the other owners have reviewed their buttons to be mushy. Mine is not mushy, it's actually pretty clicky. You can hear it clicking. So I think that's just, up to the car, whichever owner has which car. So that might just be a manufactured thing, but they aren't, as mushy as the ones out of the WRX. In any case, so far I've only driven these two cars through traffic and through city. And I can definitely tell you that the newer car is more, I think, easier around town. It's probably from the the newer torque setting and the new clutch pedal setting, and the manual transmission being a little bit easier to use. Now, all this is subjective, I think, because it would depend, I think, on individual and on the car. I actually prefer the newer car around town. I think it's easier to drive, and that's my review so far of it. I'll try my best to do more back-to-backs if I can, as long as the owner is nice enough to let me film his very nice WRB over there. Alright, thank you guys.